Hey guys, well today we're going to take a look at the CollectorVision Phoenix. Oh yeah! This is a FPGA based CollectorVision core. Also has a built-in Atari 2600 core as well. We're going to take a closer look at this little unit here, and then we're going to give it a try. I am so excited about this. It's a really cool thing that CollectorVision has done. I've been wanting to get a FPGA core-based system for some time now, and this is going to fill the bill. So let's take a close look at this thing. So here's what came with the console. This is the early backer edition. As a result, it came with a cartridge and some other neat little things. It also had the ability to choose what model I wanted to do. I wanted the one that looks like the CollectorVision, or I could have got the one that looked like the Atom computer. I opted for the original CollectorVision. I love the original CollectorVision. I didn't have one back in the day, but I absolutely love the machine. I'm really happy to finally get a hold of this from CollectorVision. They've been working on it for a while. It's a really cool little system. You know, there's a lot of information you can get about it over on their website. I'll put a link down below. But enough chatting, enough rambling. Let's take a look at this here. Of course, it came with their really awesome game, Sydney Hunter and the Caverns of Death. This is a CollectorVision game. Pretty cool. And we have a really cool manual. And it looks like a manual you would have seen released by Coleco back in the day. I mean, I really like how they kind of matched the font, and they got the look of the manual look like the old CollectorVision manuals. And it's a pretty good manual. It's very straightforward. It explains all the different ports and everything, which we'll go over here really quick. What comes with the system. How to plug in the controllers and use those. It does have a controller port for a Super Nintendo controller as well, which is really cool. Talks about the different cores you have in there. They're working on a Master System core, a Super Nintendo core, and a television core, MSX, and even a coin-up arcade core. Now, that is awesome. This is going to be really cool. Of course, it comes with an SD card right here. And on here we have 10 of their homebrew games on there, which is really cool. So it's kind of cool. It came with 10 digital games as well as a cartridge as well. Pretty awesome. Talks about the mapping of the controllers. Troubleshooting, that's cool. It also has the early access people who purchased the early access console. I'm right there. Willie! Arcade USA! Yay! Awesome. I love CollectorVision. They're a really great group of guys. I fully support all the stuff they do. Limited warranty. And then it has the pack-in game instructions here. Sydney Hunter and the Caverns of Death. While exploring Mount Doom on the mysterious Sundial Island, Sydney Hunter, the geologist and adventurer, is trapped inside the mountain. As he ventures deep into the cavern, Sydney finds evidence of human sacrifices used to appease the god of the volcano. Unfortunately for our hero, the volcano god has just awoken from its 1,000-year slumber and now demands another sacrifice. Armed only with his trusty boomerang, Sydney must now use all of his abilities to escape from the Caverns of Death. Dun dun dun. Kind of like an old 30s cereal, man. That's pretty cool. So that's pretty awesome. I'm really looking forward to trying this game out. Pretty awesome. Alright. So, as I said, got the cartridge. Got the SD card. We got our power supply. Let's take a close look at the console itself. It's stylized after the CollectorVision console. We have our power button here. Clickety clickety. We have our reset button. Clickety clickety. Have our cartridge port. Pretty cool. Nice label. Then on the front, we have our controller ports. 9-pin controller ports. Ooh, focus camera. We actually have a keyboard input as well. That's going to come in handy. And of course on the side we have our Super Nintendo controller port input. On the back we have our HDMI output, the power input, and an expansion port. So they can build expansion modules like this, like the original CollectorVision for extra things. For example, on the Atari 2600 core, they don't have any support for like the paddle controllers and things like that. But if they build an expansion module, it can plug in here to give access to that kind of stuff. Maybe like a driving controller or stuff like that. This is really cool. Looking forward to see what they do with this. Of course, on the bottom we have our little CollectorVision Phoenix sticker here, and I got show number 10. Awesome. Pretty cool. Got a nice low number. Pretty awesome. Got the little feet there. Pretty cool. Alright. That's enough rambling about the console and everything. I think we need to fire this baby up and give the game a try. Right, let's fire it up. Let's go into the setup menu real quick here. So here's the Phoenix service menu. We have install core, remove core, update service, credits, and system info. Let's see what the system info looks like. So we show what firmware we have, the CPU, does little checks. Pretty cool. Okay, let's take a look at the credits. Development team, Brian Burney, Matthew Haggerty, Madonna Mark III. Oh, cool. Pretty awesome. And the Ultimate Phoenix supporters. Boy, that's a fast screen. You gotta read fast. Pretty awesome. So let's exit out. Phoenix! Do a core selection here. So we have in slot 1 the CollectorVision core, which is what it boots up to. Then we have our 2600 core as well. Pretty awesome. And we have room for 7 more cores. And like I said, they're working on MSX, Intellivision, Coin Up Arcade. Pretty freaking awesome. I'm really looking forward to seeing some of the other cores that come out with. Alright, enough of that. So let's exit out of there. Ooh, next 10. Oh my gosh. You have a whole bunch of cores. Oh, a lot more than I know. Cool. Alright. Let's quit messing around. So just like the original CollectorVision, you would have a cartridge in the cartridge slot. It would boot up and say, put the cartridge in, all that good stuff. I put in the Sidney Hunter game that came with. So we're going to give it a try. Exidy! Yes. Oh, awesome. Deep in the waters of the South Pacific lies the mysterious Sundial Island. Pretty cool. All right, I already read this story, but I like how they have the little intro story coming on. Now you have to forgive me. I'm actually shooting the camera at my monitor because I don't have an HDMI capture device for my PC, so I'm doing it the old way by pointing the camera at the monitor. So the colors may look a little bit off because of the translation between the monitor and the camera, but it looks really nice on the screen. So let's go ahead and get into the game here. Fire button. There we go. Sidney Hunter and the Caverns of Death. Start. Alright, here we go. Go, Sidney! Got the little password there so you can come back to this level. As you don't have to play through the whole game if you die. Good luck! So we got my boomerang button there. So let's get this little... Yeah, I don't think so, buddy. Avoid the water drop. Whoop. Oh, missed him. Oh, I missed him again. Well, oh, there we go. I like the boomerang weapon. Let's go up here. This is such a great game. JF and the guys really outdid themselves on this one. Get him. Missed me. There we go. Avoid the water drop. Bloop. Oh, man, I missed. I want those gold bars, man. I must have the treasure. Awesome. Oh, he came back. Oh, there we go. Let's see what's over here. What the heck? It's an amoeboid. Oh, Mr. Toad has been splatted. Ooh, Got a little ruby. Where are you? Ooh. There we go. Get to that. Crystal skull. Awesome. So we'll put the crystal skull on that pedestal as the lava rises. Oh! Run, Cindy, run! Oh, that's cool. Doop, 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 doop. Round 1 clear. That is pretty awesome. Oh, time for a beard. I like that. So round 2, there's a password, 1764. So if I would type in the password at the beginning, I could start at level 2. I really like that CollectorVision did that. So you can actually work your way through the game. And I have to start from the very beginning each and every time. So let's take a look at what also came with the little console, that SD card that has the 10 games on it. So let's check it out. So I'll remove the cartridge from the cartridge port. And then I'll insert the SD card. Maybe. Really can figure out how to open this thing. There we go. So we put the SD card and the SD card in the front. Da-da-da. And maybe turn it on. Da-da-da. Phoenix rising from the ashes. So there, it read the SD card. So I would imagine when you activate the 2600 core, you put in the SD card and load the games off the SD card. So we'll give that a try here in a second. But you can see we got some really cool games in here. We have Armageddon, that's a really great game. A chess game, which is pretty cool. Light Grid Racing, that's that Tron game. Oh my gosh, that's a great game. Mecha 8, Mr. Turtle, Princess Quest, Quest for the Golden Chalice, oh yeah. That's like a really good version of Adventure for the 2600. It's all ramped up with graphics and everything. It's really great. Sacred Tribe again. Spunky. Supercar. Pretty cool. Tank Mission. And Zombie Near. Pretty cool. So let's go up here. I'm not going to show all of these. So I'm going to go up here and do Armageddon real quick. So we click the fire button. Loads it. Oh man. Pretty awesome. Press fire to start. It's one of the earlier games they did. It's basically Missile Command, and you can use both buttons. The left button controls the left base, and I'm out of shots. And my people are dying. No, no, my gosh. Oh, the pixelanity. Oh, I give everybody shots, man. I get that chain reaction going. Oh, that guy's dead. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, that guy. Pretty cool. Pretty awesome. So now, let's activate the 2600 core, and we'll try to play a 2600 game on this little bad boy as well. Power down. Alright, we get it turned back on here. We go into core selection. Maybe. There we go. Number 2, Atari 2600. I'll bring up a little screen there. Oh, there we go. So we're going to load a ROM. Boop. And we're going to load Space Invaders. Awesome. Fire in a hole. Alright, let's start the game here. We're in the menu. Oh, awesome! Right now I got it in black and white mode. Let's see if we can get this back to color. Oh, that's black and white. Huh. There we go. Had it in the wrong NTSC mode. Oops. And I died. This is awesome. Alright, let's load another game here. Let's load Berserk. Berserk. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Die, you robot scum! Awesome. This is great. Cool. So now let's try plugging in an actual ColecoVision cartridge and see how that works. Right, so I plugged in a regular ColecoVision cartridge. And it is Galaxian! Oh, awesome! Start the game. So cool! I mean, the ColecoVision looks really good in HD. Really awesome. Now, another nice feature of this little console is it actually is compatible with Super Game Module games. So we're going to plug in a Super Game Module game that I have called Rollerball, which is a really cool pinball game for the ColecoVision. There it is. All right, yeah. One player game. Novice. Oh, awesome. So we gotta. I can't remember how to get the ball to go down here. Hang on a second here. I gotta hold it. There we go. Boom! So it's really cool that they have Super Game Module capability as well. Pretty awesome. Oh, and I missed. Pretty cool, man. Well, it was just a quick overview of the CollectorVision Phoenix game console. I'm really looking forward to some of the other cores that they're going to be releasing, especially the one for the Intellivision and stuff like that. It's a really neat little system here. They did one heck of a job on this. Really cool, guys. Really cool. Anyway, thanks for watching.